If you're starting your career and you're looking for an opportunity to work as an Agile coach, pay attention. This is not a rule for everyone. I'm Rogério Manso and I'm gonna help you to start projecting now. I have seen many discussions, course promotions, and certifications for professionals looking for become an Agile coach. Looking at these promotions, you believe that after taking this course and certifications, you'll be able to get a job as an Agile coach and make more than $100,000 per year. Looks tempting, but it's not exactly as you see. In reality, it's quite different from theory. In fact, an Agile coach needs much more than a few weeks or months to develop. It takes a lot of time, a lot of experience, and a lot of study to become an Agile coach. Let me try to clear up a few things so you don't get confused when you look for a role as an Agile coach. Let's understand what means a coach. A coach is a facilitator and advisor working with teams to help them achieve their goals. A coach helps teams work through their challenges, making better decisions and becoming more effective. This is the definition from Agile Alliance. The ultimate goal for an Agile coach is to help teams to develop the knowledge, adopt the tools, and deliver the right training so they can use Agile in a fullest potential. An Agile coach is above all a professional in project management, capable to align teams with the organization's Agile values and understand by the Agile values what is stated on the Agile Manifesto. So individuals and interactions over process and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, and customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change, over following a plan. So these four values that are stated on the Agile Manifesto are the drive for people that wants to adopt and organizations that wants to adopt Agile. And there's no rule saying that an Agile coach has to be an employee or a consultant. The vast majority of Agile coaches are professionals hired on a temporary basis. But what exactly does an Agile coach do? An Agile coach is responsible to building agility across the organization. And pay attention, I'm saying about the organization, not about a team or a project. Also, an Agile coach has focus on delivery, speed, and quality of the team and the organization. It's responsible to improve communication, collaboration, and transparency. These are fundamentals from agility. And also, it's responsible for the development of individual, team, and organizational metrics. Finally, an Agile coach is responsible to change in a managerial mindset. For me, this is the most difficult, the most challenging rule that you can work as an Agile coach. Change the mindset in a company, on a team, is not easy. So you need to have a lot of experience, knowledge, and skills to work as an Agile coach. Many people think that an Agile coach is the same as a Scrum Master. In fact, an Agile coach can be a Scrum Master, but the Scrum Master is not necessarily an Agile coach. An Agile coach has an influence throughout the organization, while a Scrum Master is more Scrum team oriented. A Scrum Master is a professional with an exclusive focus on adopting Scrum framework. He's gonna work with a team in a project, and his responsibility is to make sure that the people are correctly adopting Scrums, the artifacts and the events. Here we are talking about agility. When you talk about an Agile Coach, this goes far beyond the simple adoption of Scrum in a company. An Agile Coach must master Agile frameworks, must master processes and techniques for managing individual, team, and organizational change. As a general rule, an Agile Coach will guide the work of Scrum Masters, product owners, development teams, and all other professionals involved in the adoption of Agile methods in projects and activities. It's like a football coach. Think in a football coach. The football coach does not play the game. He's on the side giving directions and changing the team's strategy. He cannot be a person who looks only to one team position, such as defense or attack. A coach has to have an overview of the game and know all his players to know the best moment to use each one of them to win the game. When we talk about agility, we can use several other tools and methods, such as Kanban, SAFe, LESS, etc. Remember the football team, we need defenders, attackers, midfielders, wingers, etc. So an Agile Coach have to understand and to master all these positions, all these tools, all this process. If we continue our analogy with a football team, the Scrum Master would be the team's main striker, perhaps the team's captain, as he will guide his team to correct adopt an agile model, in this case, the Scrum. Let me tell you something that will really surprise you. According to a survey with 681 professionals in 51 different countries, only 33% of the respondents said they had some training or certification in coaching. This research was done with different professionals that said that they have an Agile Coach role. This means that most people who call themselves Agile Coaches do not have the minimum level of qualification or certification to coach people. 86% of all respondents reported holding one or more Agile certifications, which means that 14% of all these professionals that saying that they are Agile Coach have no Agile certification. Becoming an Agile Coach, it's a long-term journey. A professional seeking to qualification, this qualification needs to dedicate himself for a long time and obtain various certifications and training. There are two areas that you need to pay special attention. First, Agile management, and second, coaching. If you're gonna be an Agile Coach, you need to understand about Agile management and about coaching. Of course, a good Agile Coach has to master the Scrum framework. Ideally, he could have the Scrum Master certification or even the Product Owner certification. But you can, other certifications are also recommended, like if you have a Kanban certification or a SAFe, or even you can have a PMP certification. All these certifications, when you put together, will give you enough knowledge and enough alternatives, strategies to adopt Agile in your company, in your team. But you'll never be an Agile coach if you don't have a coaching certificate. Some of the best certification in coaching, in Agile coaching, are provided by International Consortium for Agile, icagile.com. You have some of them here that I listed to you. The ICP ATF, it's an Agile team facilitation. There's another, this is the first level certification for coaching. The second level is the Agile Certified Coach, the ACC. And you have the Expert in Agile Coach. This is the high level certification. You also have certifications from Scrum Alliance. For example, the Scrum Alliance Certified Team Coach, the CTC. So an Agile coach is a professional who spends a lot of time on learning and professional development. He or she is a constant learning process. Consider this phase as the training period of a football team. If you notice, a player spends more time training than playing. I'm not saying that you should spend more time studying than working, but you should devote considerable time to develop new skills and knowledge to apply during your coach sections. But you should be asking, what kind of knowledge should I put effort to become a good Agile coach? According to the same survey, 56% of professionals dedicate their time to developing new skills to better serve the organization as a whole. 54% seek to develop coaching skills, and 33% seek more to learn in depth some Agile methods and practice. Become an Agile coach needs a lot of effort in studying Agile frameworks, developing coaching skills, and more important, developing experience in coaching teams and people. This question, it's very interesting, because if you're starting a career, you should not look for a position as an Agile coach. Agile coach is not a career for beginners. As in any profession, becoming a coach or a consultant is a matter of time and dedication and experience. Start learning. If you want to become an Agile coach, start learning Agile frameworks like Scrum, Kanban, DevOps, Extreme Programming, Safe, Less. So this will give you a big picture about some of the frameworks and tools that adopt Agile. I strongly recommend you to devote more attention to the Scrum framework, because the Scrum is one of the most used framework in Agile spectrum, Agile in most of the companies. If you want to become an Agile coach, there's really a good probability that you're gonna work in a company that is trying to adopt Scrum. Very important, get involved in the Agile coaching community. This will keep you up to date with the current events and new trends. You learn with new ideas and best practice from your colleagues, and this is very important, that you exchange information between people that have more experience than you, and this will they will see that you are really committed on adopting Agile, and they will be able maybe to open doors for your next contract, So stay in contact with the community of Agile Coach. Keep learning, keep developing new skills, keep developing new knowledge about Agile frameworks, and get your experience. Start working with as an Agile coach, a junior Agile coach, or even with someone that is an Agile coach. They're gonna work with this person to learn and to improve your skills of coaching people and organizations.